Okay, so I'm going for a walk right now, and what I'm doing is, first of all, practicing, trying to film myself in public. So my goal of this particular walk is to catch myself talking, also look for areas that I can probably just mount the camera and film myself, try and get myself doing mundane things, walking, looking at something, maybe even get some shots of me just looking at things in my environment, because I just want to, practice going out here, going for a walk, recording the day-to-day, and just trying to, get used to it, because it's something I want to be better at doing. So, I wanted the shots too overexposed. Here, if I'm here, that's at 0.1, so it's not bad. Might be a little bit too, we'll see after. I put the D-Log capture, and I also put the shutter speed down since I have my NPL filter on. But let's see, I'm gonna try and capture myself just walking now. Let's see, so it's still recording. I'm also using my microphone on my chest, so I wonder, I'm sure it's gonna sound pretty good. I've been also trying to practice. I've also been trying to practice filming using the microphone too, as well as using it to kind of start and stop the recording. So far, so good. I feel pretty good. It's comfortable. Yeah. The one thing I will say is I feel best mentally when I talk to myself. And the reason I'm sharing that, or the reason why I'm saying or talking about that right now, is because I feel like I don't often talk to myself when I am in the routine of things, or when I mentally I'm just out of place, because I find myself not really being present. But when I'm talking to myself, I feel like I can really connect with my own thoughts and kind of bounce ideas, thoughts off of myself, especially when I'm not feeling good, because I am capable of being my own therapist, in a sense. Not even a therapist, I'm capable of being my own companion when it comes to thinking things out loud and talking things through. It's just, I just got to get into that zone mentally to be able to do that, and that's the hard part sometimes when I'm not feeling myself. So it's kind of funny, because now that I'm recording this, I feel more confident talking as a whole, and I'm excited because I really feel better about doing this. So now we're gonna go to the park and try and capture some shots. So let's see how this comes out. Okay, so I'm gonna try and film myself here, and this is nerve-wracking, because again, I don't like filming myself in public, and I don't like setting things up like this, and I get embarrassed very quickly. So I'm gonna try to do one of these shots where I'm just gonna be walking, I'm walking away from the camera, and right now I'm just gonna walk this direction. And then, let's see, I should be back in frame. And I'm back. Don't look too bad. I want to walk to a nice, pretty tree. And I know I saw some really pretty trees up in this direction, so I'm gonna go this way. Again, I get very uncomfortable filming myself, so it's bright. Maybe I should go to the side here. And I'm starting to get used to it. I know, definitely when I see other people do it, I acknowledge it, I move on. And so for myself, I'm always like, oh my God, everybody's gonna laugh at you. Are they really? Not really, no. Also, I'm accustomed to being in front of the camera and talking, and so I'm pretty used to, again, just locking in. But I think just the act of having a camera out in your hand and then being okay with it, just ignoring people around you because you're constantly thinking about how people are perceiving you. I don't know. It's just like it's stupid. I have to be okay with it, and it's good therapy because it's something that kind of holds me back a good amount when it comes to me trying new things. And that's why actually I just had this thought, like, and the reason I'm recording this particular part right now is because I had that thought of like, ooh, I'm a little embarrassed. There's a lot of people running and walking. You can kind of see people kind of passing back behind me. And I'm like, you know what? This is exactly when I should be trying to film something, because I had that thought and I immediately just started recording. Also, I'm near those really pretty trees. Let's see if I don't know if you can see that, but let's check it out. My God, you know that smell of like when somebody's starting a barbecue? Oh, it is in the air in the park right now. Sometimes I wonder if like you just went up to somebody starting a barbecue, if they would just be like totally open to giving you like a chicken wing or something. I'd be embarrassed to ask. So I found this spot. Okay, the camera's mounted on a trash can right now, and I like this idea. The sun's hitting me. The camera's pretty discreetly kind of just hanging out on this trash can. Also, it's magnetized. I bought this like magnet case so I can just kind of stick it anywhere, and I can just talk, which is kind of nice, especially if I'm just like hanging out, just trying to chill. It's kind of therapeutic, honestly. It's nice to know that I can record this, be a lot more comfortable, hang out, and also have fun with it. I'm trying to look for angles, I'm trying to look for shots, I'm trying to look for direction and what I can like film. And so I'm looking at my environment a lot more differently now. It is something I've always wanted to get better at. It's something I've always wanted to practice. But again, one of the limiting factors, one of the barriers has been just like my personal issues with like, how people perceive me and like, oh, I look dumb trying to set up a whole tripod and whatnot. So this DJI Pocket 3 is super convenient for that reason, because I can just talk and then I can just think about like how I want to set up my shots. I can also look into, examples of other people who do a really nice job and try and mimic them or try and like replicate the same thing. So that's something I'm going to really practice too. Not that when I look at other people's videos and I like what I'm seeing, I'm gonna take notes on how to replicate that kind of shot so I can see those things. And so anytime I travel or anytime I'm like maybe by myself and I want to film, I can do that. Yeah. Because, I always like look at videos and I'm always like, ooh, this looks really good. I really enjoy like how captivating this video is. And sometimes it'll be the simplest thing. Sometimes it'll be just somebody just talking, like maybe the way I'm doing right now. But like, I can tell when somebody's in a moment, somebody's in a train of thought, and something that I want to stick along and finish and follow through on. And so when I like see those things, I will always think like, wait, I want to do something like this similarly. And so I think that when I try and do that moving forward now, I think I can just comfortably set something up like this and just kind of riff. And it feels kind of nice. Honestly, I see myself just kind of like going on long walks by myself, finding a setup like this and just talking about something. I don't know. It's nice. Also, it's a beautiful freaking day. So, what time is it? 4:02. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Hang out. And that's my cue. All right. That's really cool. Also, I'm really curious how this the D-Log capture is gonna be. I'm gonna color grade this, try and practice. Ooh, is this ND filter? I think it was a really good idea that I got it. Okay, so right now the sun is directly on my forehead, and I think I'm a little overexposed. I still have right now I have the ND 16, so I may need a 32. If it gets, because right now it says it's like plus 0.13. I don't know if that's okay, that's manageable. I know they said that if it goes, you want to keep it within -1 and 1, I think. I'll double check, but let's see. What's it right now? 0.3, I think it's because I'm in the shade. Now, I can't even see. Whatever. Alright, well that concludes my walk and talk little mini vlog for today. I got a couple shots in, I got to chat a little bit to the camera. I deliberately filmed myself within a large group of people on the park running loop to kind of get over that, unnecessary anxiety of like thinking about other people's perception of when I film, to try and get over that so that I can get more comfortable doing this, because it is something I do want to do more of. And all right, more to come. Peace.